government targets the production of 1 million tons of cocoa next year. Some farmers of the crop are dreading the impact that a new surge in cases of the black pod disease could have on next season's harvest. Farmers complain inadequate supply of herbicides by cocoa pod could worsen the situation. My colleague Justice Baidu has been to the western regional town of Nkwanta, where fresh cases of the disease have ravaged many farms, to meet some of the farmers worst affected.
These farmers have come together to help each other with work on their cocoa farms. Harvesting is one of the busiest times of the year. But this year, it's not business as usual.
Many of the cocoa pods in this heap have been affected by the black pod disease, like what is in my hand now. If you break it into two, you realize that it's all black in here. And it means all of this goes to waste. Now, for every 10 at least that I count in this heap, if not less than 5 that have been affected by this disease. It goes to show what impact it has for the future of cocoa production, not just for communities like this, but for the entire country.
40-year-old Ebenezer Tete's farm is one of the worst affected in this area. The herbicides are very expensive. They give us herbicides to help control the disease, but it's not enough. And they rarely come. One farmer gets 4 bottles, no matter the size of your farm. So imagine you have 10 acres of cocoa. How can you control the disease? The black pod could be one of the most devastating diseases that could attack the cocoa fruit. It starts when the infected pods show some little yellow spots, which eventually turn brown and enlarge to black bruises within 5 days. It could cover the entire pod after 8 days of infection. It does not only show on the surface of the pod, but also attacks the beans. We used to get fertilizers and the herbicides for free. Many farmers were getting them, but now they are asking us to buy them. Even that, we were hoping the cocoa prices could be increased to support us, but it has not changed. Ghana's cocoa production has been on the decline since the historic 1 million ton harvest in 2010, taking a hard hit on government revenues. If the recent spread of the black pod disease is not checked, the harvest could be hit even further. Justice Baidu, Joy News, Nkwanta.
Let's hear from Cocoa Board on the allegations by these farmers. I'm joined by Noah Amenya. Good morning, sir. Thanks for your time. Now, farmers we've spoken to say you don't supply herbicides like you used to. Why is that?
Yes, okay. I want to understand whether he's talking about herbicides. Herbicides are used to destroy or kill weeds. It's herbs. So herbicides, they are specifically for killing weeds. If it is insecticide, they are specially for insects. And then if it is a fungicide, we are talking about fungus, and that goes into black pod disease control. So which of the issues is the farmer complaining about?
We are talking about dealing with black pod.
Okay. So pod is controlled by fungicides. And so fungicides are what causes the black pod. And you can only kill them or control them by using this fungicide. And fungicides are also distributed to the farmers. If a farmer has a peculiar problem with black pod in the farm, and he has exhausted what was given, those chemicals are easily available in the chemical shop, and the farmer can access some more because he has a particular problem. But this time of the year, we are now going into the rainy season. The rains have just started. It is not possible to have a high incidence of black pot disease because it thrives under humid conditions. And since we are just coming out of the dry season and entering into the wet season, its severity will not be that much. So I presume that this farmer may be talking about something historical. Most of the time,
all right, but they claim that you, in past years, Cocoa Board has supplied them with chemicals with chemicals to deal with the black pot disease. Now they are saying that supply doesn't come again.
Yes, because the policy has been changed and farmers have been made aware. In the former times when the chemicals were given to the farmers, they did not spray. Some even sold the chemicals to other people. And so we were arresting people, and they have large consignments of black pot, fungicides for black pot control, or insecticides. And you find out they bought them or collected them from the farmers. So what we have done now is to beef up the gangs that do the spraying and ask them to go to the farmers' farm with the chemicals we have given. So this month we have even just started the insect control again. So it's a gang that will come to the farm. So the farmer just needs to read the farm, make it accessible to the gang, then they will come and spray. If outside that the farmer needs some more chemical because he has seen something, he can either talk to the fencing people or go to those who sell the chemicals and then buy. We have also trained those chemical sellers and have told them to sell only approved chemicals of cocoa board to the farmers, so that we do not have any incidents of chemical residue in the seed.
Ms. Amenya, finally, you've been working with the Cocoa Research Institute, Cocoa Board, for over 20 years to develop black pod resistant cocoa seeds. What's the latest with that?
Well, you can develop tolerant varieties, or that's what we are describing as resistant. Yes, we have our hybrid is tolerant to black pod and then also to the effects of the insects. So that is what we are distributing to farmers now. What we are working now is to drought tolerant varieties, and that is being handled at or planted at the marginal areas so that they can stand the severe weather conditions. So that is ongoing, and we are controlling also the very virulent type of the black pod Megakaya strain, which is also in some areas. So those things are under control.
Really grateful for your time, Mr. Amenya. He's Senior Public Relations Manager at Cocoa Board, responding to those allegations by the farmers there.